So I had actually voted for Cristiano Ronaldo in the poll from Konami. Let's see if I do one spin, a one player spin. Can I get lucky and can I get it? No, no, Konami is like, no, you're not gonna get it like that. Florin Coman. Not the guy we want. Alright, so let's do our first multi-spin here to try to get Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing. First spin, they're like, no, not this time. Is that Samba? Second multi-spin here. Cristiano is the man that we want. Is it him? Don't give me Vitinha, don't give me Nuno Mendes. We want Cristiano Ronaldo. It's him. Two spins, Cristiano Ronaldo, big time. That's how we like it, guys. Here he is. Big time Cristiano, bullet header, phenomenal finishing. And we didn't have to go deep in this pack. I've been so lucky on these big time cards. You can check my video of the other big times packing. Always 2 or 3 spins and I get it. And here, 2 spins, we get Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's go. Let's try this guy out now. What's up, everyone? Welcome to ntwanfc. In today's video, we're going to review Big Time Cristiano Ronaldo, the new card in eFootball. As you can see, he's here, the advanced striker from Portugal. He doesn't have a club, so not someone that you can use in events. 40 years old, 187 centimeters, 84 kilos, 106 rated here, and some very interesting stats here. High offensive awareness, high finishing, high heading, high jumping, kicking power, speed and acceleration. Let's have a quick look here at the progression points. I went with a slightly different build here. If you go with the recommended one, that's how it is. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a couple of points here away from dexterity and I'm going to give him in aerial strength because he's got the bullet header skill and we know how effective that bullet header is. Let's make him jump a little higher so that he can be more effective on the header. And you know, these dexterity, he's still pretty high in offensive awareness, acceleration. It's going to take a little bit of balance away from him, but we're going to try to use this guy more as a finisher and not try to dribble so much with him. So the build becomes 10 in shooting, 4 in dribbling, 10 in dexterity, 8 in lower body strength, and 7 in aerial strength. I was hesitating a little bit to give him into goalkeeping to get the jumping higher, but I want the heading stat to be very high because I want to take advantage of his bullet header player skill. So that is the build here, 106. Let's have a quick look here at the booster. He comes with Striker Instinct as his first booster. Striker Instinct would be perhaps the best as second booster, but there's a lot of boosters that he can get here that will increase. As you can see here, his overall rating to 102 here, shooting, free kick, aerial, ball carrying, let's see, agility, Striker Instinct, and then Fantasista. All of these will get him to 102. So we're gonna give him a random booster here and let's see what we get. Let's hope something good. Striker Instinct right away. A lot of luck today here on this Ronaldo. So he gets to 102, he gets to 107 here. Let's have a quick look right away here. Can he get to 108 with the default build? Let's try that. No, he stays to 107 regardless of the build here. So we're going to go back here and do our build again. 107 Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's have a look here at the player skills. He comes with the following: heading, bullet header, long-range curler, long-range shooting, acrobatic finishing, one-time shot, phenomenal finishing, aerial superiority, captaincy, and fighting spirit. So the two special player skills that he has: bullet header, phenomenal finishing. Perhaps two of the best special skills for an offensive player. And he's got bullet header, being someone who's very good in the air, and he's quite tall, 188 if I'm not wrong, 187. So he's someone who can jump, and he has some size to him, but he's still mobile. He is just the most complete type of forward. He can do everything, but with that bullet header skill, he's going to be very, very dangerous in the air, and there's not that many strikers that are dangerous in the air in this game. And he's got phenomenal finishing, one very, very good skill here for strikers. So he has basically pretty much all he needs to be really efficient in front of the goal. Well, what should you give him as additional skills? Now, some people might be tempted to use 3 spots here and to give him the double touch, flip flap, and soul control. I don't think that's the best way to go, because if you do that, yes, you can add the double touch level 3, special skill, but it's going to take so much additional skills. Perhaps it's not worth it. And because he's not super agile, he's not a great dribbler, he's not the kind of player that you want to use the skill moves with. So I would not recommend doing that. I would recommend adding things that are going to make him more efficient in front of the goal. The first one is going to be chip shot control. He doesn't have it. That's going to add another tool for him to be able to score on one-on-ones against the keeper. Another one that I would add would probably be heel trick, so that he can use his body to shield the ball from the defender and then use the heel trick to pass the ball along to one of his teammates. Then I would probably add 1 or 2 of the shooting skills, perhaps starting with the knuckle shot and dipping shot, perhaps rising shot. It depends on what skills you have, which ones you like to use, but having him with a shooting skill is just going to make his shooting more powerful and more lethal in front of the goal. So that would be one that I would consider. And then I would perhaps consider giving him a dribbling skill, but not necessarily double touch. I would go perhaps with something like cut behind and turn, or the chop turn, the Ronaldo chop. That would, I think, make this card very, very interesting. Giving him his special skill, the Ronaldo chop, would make him, very Ronaldo-like and perhaps enjoyable to use this skill move. Of course, these dribbling skills, they're less important. And, finally, perhaps giving him super sub to put him on your bench and have this guy come in the second half and absolutely, destroy your opponent in the final minutes of the game. Now, one thing to note here, his stamina, of course, 83, not very high. He is 40 years old, so, not the kind of guy that perhaps can last the whole game. But if you bring him in the second half, perhaps he can be a very, very interesting player on the bench. So now let's take this big time Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch and let's see how good he is. All right, here it is, guys. We have Cristiano Ronaldo here at the top of the attack. And one thing to notice here is that the other player also has Cristiano Ronaldo at the top. Bullet header. Ooh, that was close. Cristiano, let's see, in the air. He gives some trouble to the defender. Cristiano with a nice shot here, turning around. Cristiano from outside the box, unstoppable, phenomenal finish here for him. Cristiano turning around. All right, this guy is absolutely broken. Cristiano against Van Dijk, gets the header. Ooh, very, very close. Again from Ronaldo on the other side. And Ronaldo with the stunning finish for the third goal in the first half. This guy is an absolute beast. Ronaldo with a header for the fourth goal. The bullet header, unstoppable. This guy is insane, absolutely insane. Pelé in the space. Bullet hitter, no goal this time. He was a little out of position. Foul here. We're gonna try a free kick with Ronaldo. Not the best here. Perhaps he needs the knuckle shot to be able to do those. Oh, Ronaldo, how did he even get that ball? Oh, Ronaldo was there for the header, but the cross from Pelé wasn't in point. So that's it. 4 goals for Ronaldo in this game. It was all him. Alright, so first impression on this Cristiano Ronaldo card. After the first game, 4 goals, what do you want more? This guy is an absolute beast. He's got the phenomenal finishing, and we know how effective that skill is. You know, you can turn around with the player and right away they're going to find a shot on target with a lot of precision and a lot of kicking power. But on top of that, he's got the bullet header. So in the air, he is very, very dangerous. And because on top of that, he's tall, and you know, if you do the build and you add a little bit of jumping, then he's going to be jumping very, very high, and you know, combined with his size, you know, having these two showtime skills, the bullet header and the phenomenal finishing on a player that is big and that is fast and you know, strong enough to resist the pressure from the defenders, it really makes him, in my opinion, perhaps you know, the most complete strikers. I would not necessarily say the best, because the best is, how do you define the best? You know, there's players that are going to be dribbling better than him. There's players that are going to be stronger than him. Some of them are going to have better shooting than him, but no player, no striker in this game is going to be on the overall a all-around player that possesses all the skills necessary for someone who's going to be that versatile forward. And that makes him, perhaps, in my opinion, the best guy to have in your attack, because he can do everything. He can pass, he can shoot, he can dribble, he is dangerous in the air, he is good at absolutely everything. And having him with 2 showtime skills, with Pelé that also has 2 showtime skills, with the phenomenal finishing and phenomenal pass for Pelé, and phenomenal finishing and bullet header for Cristiano Ronaldo, it really makes these guys a duo that is very, very efficient in front of the goal. And some perhaps the most difficult duo to defend against for the other team. And we're going to see if in the future, in eFootball 2026, we're going to have more players like this that are going to have a couple of showtime skills, or perhaps 3 showtime skills. We'll see. But as for now, there's only 2 cards that I have 2 showtime skills, including the phenomenal finishing, and that is Pelé and Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think, as of today, these are the best attacking duo that you can get in this game. So that's it, guys, for our review of this big time Cristiano Ronaldo. Absolute menace in front of the goal. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Hit me with that like. And sub to the channel, hit me with that like, and click the effing bell, click that little right, the algo recommends, for she gon' like, the algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel, hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.